Alright, so a quick video today. Just wanted to show you how easy it is to make vocal chops from any vocal sample. But we're gonna go a step further and create an actual playable instrument with the vocals, so that you can go beyond just playing these simple short chops and actually be able to play longer sustained notes and chords. And now let me show you the process. Alright, you can use any vocal sample, any a cappella or a vocal phrase from Splice or any other sample pack. Load it up on an empty MIDI track, it will create a simpler. So here is the sample that we're using today. So what we're looking for here is a sample that is monophonic. It may not work as well with samples that have harmony in it. So we're just gonna need to find a syllable or a part of the sample that is gonna work well as a vocal chop. Let me try this one. Just move the starting point of simpler. Alright, so we need to tune the sample. In order to do that, we load up a tuner device after the simpler and play a C note on our keyboard, and we want to see what note the singer is singing. So when we play a C and tuner shows us something different than C, this means that we need to transpose the sample in order to make sure that the notes that we are playing on our keyboard or that we are programming in our MIDI editor match the notes that we are hearing. So when I play C, it shows A sharp. This means that I will need to go to the second page of Simpler, the controls page, go to the transposition setting. I'm going to transpose it 2 semitones because from A sharp to C, it's 2 semitones. So when I transpose it 2 semitones and I play C on my keyboard, we are actually hearing a C note, which means that I can now play or compose any melody with this vocal chop on top of my beat. Now you might want to add some effects, let's say just some reverb from the return track. Now obviously if we play longer notes, the sample will end. So if you want to be able to sustain it, you will need to loop it. And this is not quite as straightforward. We need to set the end of the sample as well. And again, we are in Simpler's classic mode. This is not going to work in other modes. Enable the loop. Just try to find a spot that works. We're just going to be adjusting the loop and the length to make sure we find a portion of the sample that loops well. It's not quite easy. Actually, it works quite well. Let's fade it. Now that's cool. We can now even play chords with this one, make pads, really nice. So for this situation, we may actually do some processing. I'm just gonna add some Valhalla Supermassive. So what can I do? So maybe I can even double my piano chords with this thing. Just gonna transpose it an octave lower. Actually, this works really well. Maybe add some side chain to it just to make it pump with the beat. And since we made such a cool instrument, it would be a shame to just use it for this one track. So you might want to save it to your user library. Just drag and drop the sampler onto any folder in the user library, let's say vocals. And if you want the sample to be copied to your user library as well, choose copy, otherwise don't. And now you can use it in other projects. Now bear in mind, this will not include any effects that you've applied. For this, you need to create a instrument rack, and I will show you how to do it in another video. And after I make that video, I will link it in the description of this one. If the video was useful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, check out my sample packs and my Ableton Live packs from the link down in the video description. I have the bundle called Complete Heat where we can get all the packs for half price. And check out this video for more stuff like this. See you next time.